Hey guys, welcome back to another up close and personal video. This one is from our penny box hunt number 6. We're going to go over our cool finds with you guys. So let's get started. Up first we have this 2007 Philadelphia that has a die crack on the reverse. Right through the C in America. We found this 1988 Philadelphia pretty interesting. You can see there are some raised marks right here. And it also just looks really interesting, this entire area right here. I'm not sure what to call it because remember guys, we are still learning. It almost looks like another penny pressed into it also on the reverse. So I'm going to flip it over and show you guys that. It starts up at the top here, right above of. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this one. Again, on this one, I'm not really sure what to call it, so bear with me. We've got a 1991 Denver. Right next to the date there, you can see there's this raised part. It also has like spider cracks going on. And then also next to Lincoln's head over here, there's these two raised circles. So we thought that was pretty interesting. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Up next is a 2019 Denver with a die crack on the reverse. Okay, so this one starts up here by United on the D, goes all the way through. And it is raised. Up next, we've got a 1999 spiked head Lincoln. You can see the die crack right through the W and into Lincoln's head. We noticed on this 1988 Denver that there is a die chip right here off of the 8. Next, we have this 1992 Denver. Looks like it was struck through grease. We've got some weak letters on "In God We Trust." And also on the reverse side, on "States" and "of." "Of" is almost completely gone. Next we have a 1961 Denver, and on the reverse side we have what looks like a cud or a break in the die right here next to America. On this 1968 Denver, we notice what we think is feeder finger damage right here. You can see all the lines. I zoomed way in on this 1976 so that you guys could see the machine doubling we found on the words "states" and "of" on the reverse side. And try to go slowly so that you guys can see it. Also, we did notice that this little spot right here on the S is raised, right here, and also on the T right here, there's a little raised spot. Maybe those are like breaks in the die there also, or the start of one. And you can see all of the letters and states are doubled. and both letters in of are doubled as well. This 1982 large date Philadelphia also has bubbling on the number 2 right here. And on the reverse side, we think it is struck through Greece, as part of the letters are missing through United and States. And also the E on E pluribus unum is missing. On this 1996, we have a die crack through the R in America that goes through to the memorial. On this 1985 Denver, we noticed, we think there's some machine doubling going on in United States of America. I'm going to go slowly so you guys can see how fat the letters get. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. Look at that M. And we also have a die crack that goes through the R in America right there. Now on this 1989, we think we might have a double die. There's doubling on the whole reverse of the coin. We did some online research, but we're coming up with a lot of mixed readings on there. So correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but we've got doubling along the memorial over there. I'm just going to go slowly around the whole coin so you guys can see, and then I might even zoom out and show it that way too. It's definitely easier to see when it's all zoomed in. You can see the doubling on America there. And then also down on 1. And on cent. I'm going to zoom out just a touch. Okay, I zoomed out a little bit. I do plan on trying to get the red book. I really just can't afford to right now. So yeah, again, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Is this just machine doubling? There's the word 1. And cent. On this 1991 Philadelphia, we've got die chips in the word America on the E and on the A right there. This 1969 D is a floating roof penny. You can see we're missing the lines there and on the other side as well. So on this 2006, guys, let me know in the comments what you think caused this marking here. It almost looks like another coin's rim pressed into it, but it's only on a portion of the coin right here. So I wasn't sure what to call it, but it's obviously not like the other 2006 pennies we've come across. On this 1993, we have a large die crack through We and Trust. We have another die crack on this 2016 on the reverse. Next to the E in E pluribus unum. On this 1983 Philadelphia, we've got a die crack through the T in United. It is absolutely pouring here today, guys, so I figured we'd go over these coins with you. Only got a couple more, and then we're going to get to the oldest wheat penny we found and the other interesting pennies we found. Now, guys, we do know there is a 1971 S double die. I do think that there is machine doubling on the 1971 on this one, and there's possibly even maybe a repunched mint mark with the S, but I don't think this one is the double die. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. He also does have the lightning strike through the letter W in We and into his head there. So another spiked head Lincoln. We've got another 1983 Philadelphia here. On this one, we noticed machine doubling on United States of America on the reverse. You can see it on each letter of United, especially the T, E, and D. And I believe each letter in States also. And on of. And also right here on America. I'm going to zoom in just a touch. There we go. And we also have doubling on 1 cent. And I forgot to mention the die crack right here on the bottom right side of the memorial. Here we've got another spiked head Lincoln, a 2022. On this 2019, we noticed what looks like a lamination issue right here. Definitely got something weird going on. So on this 1986, it looks like there's slight doubling of the number 8 right there. And on the reverse, there's also slight doubling, machine doubling, on the letters O and N, and maybe even a little bit on the E. And also, right here on the S and the O, they are very weak. So just wanted to share those really quick. On this 2020, we noticed on the reverse side there's a die break on both sides of the shield. You can see it right here and also on the other side. This 1984 also was struck through grease. We've got weak letters on In God We Trust. And also on the L in Liberty. There's also some weak lettering on the reverse side of the same coin on the word States. And the word of. All right, this is the last one before I'm going to show the wheat penny. This is in 1994 with a die crack through the C in cent that goes up through the memorial. We found 3 of these Canadian bird pennies in box 6. Just going to quickly show this one. This one was the nicest of the 3. This 1925 was an album filler for us. He's not in the best shape, but he still counts, especially since we didn't have one in our album yet. So here's the reverse. Now this one was a pretty cool find. At first glance, when we were opening the penny roll, we really thought this was another Canadian penny until we flipped it over and saw this pig. We thought that was a pretty cool find. We hadn't seen any Bermuda pennies yet. It is a 1970 Bermuda penny. We also had this 1941 King George penny in there. We don't find very many of the King George pennies, so that was a pretty cool find for us too. So since we live in Michigan, guys, we've been spending a lot of our time lately outdoors. Since the weather is a lot nicer, we want to get in as much metal detecting as we can. So I've been slacking a little bit on our up close and personals, but we will be opening another box soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.